What if I told you that working hard is the very reason you are staying broke? What if everything you were taught about success, money, and building a great life was completely wrong? Welcome, my friends. Today, I want to share something with you that only the top 1% of achievers truly understand. And if you stay with me for the next 20 minutes, I promise you that the way you look at your life, your career, and your future will never be the same again. Look around you. Why did two people born in the exact same city, going to the same school, starting at the same company with the exact same opportunities, why did they end up in two completely different worlds 10 or 20 years down the road? One achieves absolute financial freedom, emotional peace, and deep personal mastery. The other remains stuck in a cycle of frustration, living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressing over bills, and wondering why the world has been so unfair to them. Was it luck? Was it fate? No, the difference is not the wind that blows. The exact same wind of economic change, market crashes, social shifts, and unexpected personal challenges blows on us all. The difference, the only difference, is how you set your sail. Today, we are going to talk about how to set your sail so that no matter which way the wind blows, you reach your destination. If you want things to change in your life, you must change. If you want things to get better, you must get better. For years, I used to wish that things were easier. I used to say, if only the economy were better, if only my employer paid me more, if only taxes were lower, if only the government were different. And then my mentor gave me a piece of wisdom that completely transformed my life forever. He looked at me and said, "Jim, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom." That was a hard lesson to swallow, but it was the most liberating truth I had ever heard. The exact moment you take 100% responsibility for your life is the moment you reclaim your power. As long as you blame your boss, your past, your childhood, or the economy, you are willingly giving away your power to those very things. Stop looking outward for answers. Start looking inward. Your income will rarely exceed your personal development. If you want to earn more value in the marketplace, you must first become a person of greater value. Let me tell you how the world really works. We are paid for the value we bring to the marketplace. Now, it takes time to bring value, but we are not paid for time itself. You do not get paid $20 an hour or $50 an hour for the hour. You get paid for the value you pack inside that hour. Can a person earn $500 an hour? Absolutely. Is it because they work 10 times physically harder than the person earning $50 an hour? Of course not. Physically working 10 times harder is impossible. They simply became 10 times more valuable to the marketplace. So how do you increase your personal value? By working harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Read the books that average people refuse to read. Attend the seminars that most people skip. Practice the disciplines that make average minds uncomfortable. Build the daily habits that others ignore. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. There is an ancient, unshakable law that governs human existence, the law of sowing and reaping. If you sow good seeds in the spring, you will reap a bountiful harvest in the fall. But to master this law, you must understand 4 fundamental truths. First, spring is brief. Opportunity does not wait around for you to feel ready. When it is time to plant, you must plant, regardless of the weather and regardless of how tired you feel. Second, the birds will eat some of your seeds. That's just a fact of life. You start a business and some ideas will fail. You build a partnership and some people will betray you or walk away. Don't waste your precious time chasing the birds. Keep planting. If you spend your day throwing rocks at the birds, you neglect the field. Third, the soil is completely indifferent. If you plant weeds, you will harvest weeds. If you plant wheat, you will harvest wheat. Your mind is the soil. Whatever thoughts, habits, and focus you plant today will become your reality of your tomorrow. And fourth, you always reap what you sow. Always, later than you sow, and always far more than you sow. Be patient. True greatness takes time to grow. To build a life of genuine prosperity and peace, you must master the major pillars of human existence: your philosophy, your attitude, your activity, your results, and your lifestyle. Your philosophy is how you think, which determines your feelings, and your feelings drive your actions. Refine your philosophy every single day through learning. Your attitude towards the future, the past, and other people governs your daily energy. Protect your mind from negativity as fiercely as you would protect your family from a burglar. Action is the bridge between thought and accomplishment. Work laboriously, because labor is the mother of all progress. Measure your results frequently, and if your results are not matching your dreams, stop making excuses and change your strategy. Do not allow small daily neglects to destroy your future. One missed workout will not ruin your health. One junk meal will not destroy your body. One unread book will not make you poor, but the accumulation of those tiny daily neglects over 5, 10, or 20 years create absolute disaster. On the flip side, simple daily disciplines practiced consistently over time create extraordinary success. Why should you set ambitious goals? Not merely for what you get when you achieve them, but for who you become in the process of reaching them. The major value in life is not what you get, it's who you become. Set goals that stretch your mind, demand your growth, and force you to step out of your comfort zone. Write them down on paper. A goal that exists only in your head is nothing more than a wish. Read your goals every single morning and let them guide your daily choices. When your why is strong enough, the how becomes remarkably simple. My challenge to you today is simple. Start right now. Don't wait for tomorrow morning. Don't wait for next Monday. Don't wait for the new year. Start making small, decisive changes this very second. Pick up that book. Write down those goals. Cut off the toxic relationships and negative influences that are quietly dragging you down. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, push you, and elevate your vision. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You have been given the ultimate gift, the gift of human life, potential, and absolute freedom of choice. What will you do with it? Set your sail today. Work on yourself every single day and watch your entire life transform. Thank you, and Godspeed on your journey to greatness.